Hey guys, it's X Lizandria X here, and I know why you're here for this video, so let's just get into the video. So the first tier that I have on this list is On Repeat, which the song is just so fire, it's just so good that it's gonna be on repeat. Then This Is Why We Should Have Had an LIS2, which is Let It Shine 2. Just the story of the song was so well that it should have just had a lemonade mouth. Not lemonade mouth. What video is this? Let It Shine 2. Then Pretty Good, which is self-explanatory. Okay, neutral. And why did they even put this in the movie? In this video, I will not be including Tonight the Night, Around the Block, nor Self-Defeat, because I just feel like those songs are actually just like side songs of the movie. I don't necessarily feel strong about them being like main songs, but if I were to put any of these songs in a category, I would either put them in either This Is Why We Should Have Had a LIS2 or Why Did They Even Put This in the Movie. I don't know which ones I feel, but the reason why I would put it in the second tier only because it tells a story about Cyrus and a lot of the things that's going on. Well, why did they even put this in the movie? It's just like a filler song, especially I feel like Around the Block is just a filler song, so I feel like that's why it should have not been in the movie. But everything else I will be ranking. If you guys see me like looking down or anything, I actually have like the order of how I have them according to the tier list. They're not in order how it is in the movie, so if it's all over the place, it's all over the place. We obviously know that this is a banger, but for me personally, I don't think it's in like either of the top two tiers. So I actually feel like it's just a pretty good song, you know? So I don't know, because, or maybe I am feeling a little bit toward like This Is Why We Should Have Had a LIS2. I think I want to put it in that tier, actually. Scratch all that, because I don't know. It tells a good story and the music is pretty good. So I think I'm just going to go on and slap it in that second tier. Roxy's first performance in this song, I just remember when I first saw this performance as a kid and was like, wow, I want to be her. Like, I love Coco Jones. Actually, fun fact, 2 years ago I went to my first concert with Coco Jones and it was such a good experience. I wanted to get the VIP meet and greet tickets, but they sold out, so I just had to get like the front row tickets. But even then, being up there at the front row, y'all, Coco Jones is so beautiful. And like, of course she's obviously beautiful, but you guys have not seen this woman in person. If you guys have ever, comment down below if you've ever seen Coco Jones in person, because if you never seen Coco Jones in person, you have to find a way to meet her in person, or at least be up close to her, because that woman is so breathtaking. She is so beautiful. I can't even. But anyways, what I said is it's a good song. I feel like I don't really like the rap like that, but I'm in between like pretty good and okay, but I don't think the song is okay material. I actually am gonna put it in pretty good. I like Guardian Angel. It's a good song, but I don't feel like it should be in the top two tiers. I think it's more so of, you know, a pretty good tier, so I'm just gonna put it in there. I like Guardian Angel, but you know, it's not really my favorite song out of the bunch, but I do think it is a pretty good song, so I'm just gonna put it there and pretty good. I like Let It Shine. I like this song, and this actually would have been, I think the ending song of the movie would have been a pretty good segue into Let It Shine 2. So I like the song for the purposes of pretty much it feeling like it was a good segue into a sequel. So I'm actually gonna put it, This Is Why We Should Have Had a LIS2. I love this song. Me and You is a pretty good song. I'm in between This Is Why We Should Have Had a LIS2 and On Repeat. It's such a good song. It tells a really good story between the characters, and honestly I like it a lot, so I'm actually gonna put it on repeat. First one going in on repeat. That's crazy. It's a good song. I like it because it kind of gives Coco Jones' voice. Like, I feel like in this movie they allowed Coco Jones to kind of play with different music types. She rapped, she did a little pop R&B, she did a little country tune, she sung gospel. You know, like, they gave her a little bit of everything in this movie, and I think that's why I like Let It Shine's soundtrack, because its versatility, more so geared toward Coco Jones's versatility. So I like that a lot, and I think that's why I like this song. So I feel like I want to put it in pretty good, because it's a really good song and I really like it. And I really love this song. It's just something about this song. It feels like really wholesome. I mean, because it is, because Cyrus was singing it to Roxy, but the song is just so wholesome. It's just something about it that I really like so much. So for this one, I want to put it in on repeat, because it's, like I said, it's just so wholesome and it just feels so warm in the soul. But also, like, I'm also in between. This is why we should have had an LIS too, because we could have built upon their relationship. So I'm actually gonna put that song in the second tier. I was contemplating about putting this this rap battle in this video, but I just said, hey, I'm just gonna put the rap battle in the video. And I actually really like the rap battle because it just tells a good story. And once again, I'm gonna have to put it in the second tier of this is why we should have had Let It Shine too, because it grew Cyrus's character. Honestly, I think this rap battle really did solidify a lot for the movie, especially toward the end. And I think putting this particular rap battle toward the end of the movie was a really good thing. So I'm gonna put it in. This is why we should have had an LIS too. This interpretation of Joyful Noise, when I was a kid, like, I grew up like in church. Like, if I was not at school or at home or at like swim practice or something like that, I was at church. We lived at church. So, and of course you didn't hear stuff like this at church. So growing up, when the movie opened up and you know that sway little piano and the guy singing, and then it went 1, 2, 3. I'm like, okay, did like Mary produce this track or what? Because it's just a lot, and I just wish that when I was a kid, I was like, I wish we could sing like that in church. Like when I was a kid, like I said, because I was there all the time, and I'm like, this is so good, and they're in church, but in everything like that. But yes, I grew up in church, so like I was in church all the time, and this was like a song. When I heard it, I'm like, why don't they play this at church? So I feel like for me personally, just more so gearing toward my little 7, 8-year-old self, this is gonna be on repeat. I think Coco Jones sung this song so beautifully. It's such a beautiful song, honestly. I really do enjoy it. But I feel like I'm gonna have to put this song in pretty good, because it's just such a beautiful song, but it's not to the point where I'm like, oh, it's on repeat. But it is very wholesome. The song feels so warm, and I like that warm touch to the scene. So I'm actually gonna put this one in pretty good as well. What are we thinking of the list? Do we like the tiers? Do we like everything I put it in? I am so proud of this movie, because this was one of like the other only like black movies on Disney outside of Jump In from like this prime Disney era. And everybody says that this and Lemonade Mouth is like the last good DComs, which I believe is true. And the music, like, y'all, the music is so good that nothing is in the bottom tier. Like, I don't have anything in okay, neutral, or why did they even put this in the movie. Like I said, the other songs that I didn't include in this video are more like filler songs, so I don't really feel too strong about it. But other than that, yeah, y'all, this is the list, and I'm loving every moment of it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially subscribe, and I hope that y'all have a great day. Bye.